boo, 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 boo.
Of course. The prince. It is time you saw what your kingdom is truly like.
Ba, 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 ba. This. Ba, 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 la, la.
The age of industry has come to Albion. Though some call it the age of oppression.
Who? Like the robot farts and burps? Neat. I love this cutscene with the fucking chicken in Fable 3 where it like runs off and tries to make it free.
To lead a rebellion. To be a hero. Welcome to the city of the downtrodden.
Apparently this game supposedly takes place 50 years after the second game, so you could be the kid.
Are punished.
It makes sense why your older brother's like
And those who dare to
in his late 20s, early 30s, and you're late teens, early 20s. I love this cutscene.
True rebels fight against all odds. True rebels never give up.
Ironically, it shows him get shot and die, but whenever you head back to the kitchen, it shows a chicken running out.
The uprising has begun. But who will lead the revolution?
Fable 3. Fuck yeah. The doggo in this is superior. Butler opens window.
What a dreadfully sorry sight. Such a beautiful day to waste in bed, don't you agree?
You bought that robot for whose kids?
Oh, go away,
Your brother's kids, but you didn't
Now,
like
that
him
is
enough?
hardly the response of a prince.
Are these kids little
I'm
bastards?
afraid it is time to rise. With your permission,
Well,
I
you
shall
got
wake
fucked
your
up parents.
sleeping
Your kids
companion.
normally turn out as fucked up as you.
Ah, yes, one's heart soars before such regal bearing. I trust you both slept well. You have a busy day ahead.
Come on, boy. If I have to get up, so do you.
This is the first game where you
It's not
actually
going to
fucking
work. Don't
genuinely
look at
talk.
me like that. Oh, very well. Good dog. What a pair. The kingdom is doomed. Now, sir, if you will follow me, perhaps we can find some appropriate clothing for today's activities.
I wish to wear the nicer one, Squire.
Lady Elise is most eager to speak to you this morning and is waiting for you in the garden. No doubt you will wish to look your best for your young friend. I have taken the liberty of arranging 2 suitable outfits, if you would care to choose. Ah, splendid choice. I'm sure Lady Elise will approve. Perhaps you ought to make your way to her now. And I would recommend avoiding your brother today. King Logan is rumored to be in an ill temper. Have a good day, sir.
Will do. Bye, Jasper.
God,
My prince.
just no more silent protagonist. Oh, it makes me tingle inside. Boop, boop, boop.
Hello,
Ba, ba,
Prince.
ba, 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 da.
So you have returned. Can I be of service, my lord?
Hello.
How do you do? How do you...
The interactions were way better in this.
Knuckles. Oh, there you go.
Lovely. Count themselves lucky they're not chained in a mine somewhere.
I'm your humble servant, Prince. So much.
Oh, lovely to meet you.
Ooh.
I'm such a nice guy.
Oh, how are you, my prince?
My girly friend. I always remarry, or I always marry her and then have kids with her later in the game.
You big softy. You'd be rubbish in a fight, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
I'll protect you, my lady.
I don't know. You don't look so tough either. Perhaps you can give me a demonstration of your abilities.
Hi.
Nice. I like her because she's like the first wife who actually has true
Not bad.
story-related content.
I thought you'd never get up. Did Jasper tell you I wanted to speak to you?
Yes. Did something happen?
I'm not sure, but everyone in the castle seems to be upset with your brother. More than usual. And it's even worse down in the city. You hear such terrible stories. Listen, they say a factory worker was executed this morning. I'm sure it's only a rumor, but you can imagine how people are talking. The staff in the castle are anxious. I told them you'd speak to them. Will you do that? I'm afraid of what might happen if someone doesn't calm things down.
If you think it will help.
I do.
Let's
They
see,
may fear
50
the
years
king,
would have
but
passed.
still care for their prince. So, my good prince, will you take my... Good. Now let's
Which
go.
means that would make shit fit
I can't
in
believe
as
your
you
brother
being the
could have had
kids
Worker
because
executed. But sometimes I think, well, that there's something wrong with him. He's changed so much. And he looks so tired
gotta
all
figure
the
out if
time.
you're the direct descendant or not.
Your orders.
One thing
I told Sir Walter about the speech. He'll be there to support you. I don't know what this place would be like without him. I'm sure he'll want to continue with your instruction today. He seems obsessed with combat training lately.
fuck, how do I say
You're
this?
so unlucky having that statue.
love
of your
the
brother
fucking
right
story in this
outside your
game.
window. I think it'd give me nightmares. Come on,
Here, I'm gonna turn on subtitles.
let's go.
At your service.
Look, the chicken! It lives!
Welcome, Your Majesty. Such an honor to have you here today. The staff are convened to hear your words. Whenever you're ready.
encouraging
You have all
speech.
been through some difficult times, and the king has been too preoccupied to treat you as he should. But I ask you all to ignore any wild rumors you hear. I promise to speak with my brother about improving conditions for both you and your families outside the castle. Thank you.
You call that a royal speech? You didn't shout, you didn't threaten, and you were far too reasonable. It was bloody marvelous. Right then, ready for today's training?
Take good care of him, Walter.
What was the combat like in this game? It's been so long.
I suppose you've heard the rumors then. Well, I'm afraid they're quite true. Who knows what your brother will do next? In the meantime, the mood in the castle is getting more uneasy by the day. I think you have a knack for reaching out to people. They all looked up to you back there. The way they look up to a leader.
First thing I need to do is buy real estate. Is there a corruption meter? Okay. Guess I don't remember. I don't know if there was
A lot of
corruption
people
meter.
to see your brother today. Poor
And this one.
sods.
It's not what's going to happen.
So, Walter, what a stroke of luck. Would you be so kind as to sign my petition? We must fight to eradicate poverty in Albion. Too many suffer on our streets, and the king does nothing. He must be made to care.
Oh, very well, but I'm just an old soldier. I doubt my name would mean anything, but perhaps the prince here would care to help you out.
Oh, that would be wonderful, Your Majesty. Well, it would be the greatest honor.
Maybe it'll be all right. Maybe I can just go back home and it will all be okay.
I'd be happy to sign.
Thank you, my good prince. Your support will make
Pretty
all the
chill
difference.
for a
I'm
guy
certain.
realizing his brother's fucking everything. I didn't like how they made the bad guy out to be technically a
That was
good guy in the
courageous
end.
move. I doubt it would make much of a difference, but perhaps your brother will finally realize that you have a mind of your own. Let's see you put it to good use in the combat room. Come on! You have made good progress these past few weeks. But today isn't about practice. I want you to fight me, as if your life depended on it. Fight! Wow, nice strike. Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? Of your father, the great hero king. You'd never get tired of hearing those stories. And after each one, do you remember what you would say?
Teach me how to be a hero.
Every single time. I wish that was something an old soldier like me could teach you. But I've done my best. Now I need you to do your best. Strike me. What are you afraid of? Hit me. You're holding back. I want you to mean it. I'm not made of straw. Strike harder.
I think I break his sword, don't I?
Ha! You only went and broke it. Look at that. Am I a great teacher or what? But listen, there's something.
Walter! You have to come quickly! Both of you!
What's happened?
Outside the castle. It looks like a demonstration.
This is not good.
Way better
They're
character
right
development in
inside
this
the
game, I can
castle
honestly say.
grounds. I've never seen so many people out there.
Better co-op.
I should
It's
have
more
known
open
this
world.
would happen. I don't think they realize what your brother is capable of. This isn't going to end well. Keep Albion free! It's been a long time since Logan listened to me, but I should find him. Stay here. There's still something we need to talk about.
We can't just stand here. I have a horrible feeling about this. We need to do something. Look, the guards have moved away from the stairs. We should follow Walter, find out what Logan's going to do. Let's go while we can.
They must be in the war room.
Then let's get there before anyone sees us. Quick! You can see them.
Think about what you're doing, Logan.
I'm protecting the interests of the people. Do not question me again. You will shoot to kill. Start with the ringleaders, and if necessary, continue with the crowd.
This is wrong. You can't do this.
Oh!
Never tell me what I can't do.
Walter! We can't let him kill all those people. You're his brother. Maybe he'll listen to you. We have to do something.
What are you doing here? The war room is no place for a child. Leave now. I'm here to stop you. You can't kill those people.
No, wait. Enough!
How dare you turn against me? Perhaps you believe you should be the one making these decisions. You really wish to defend those traitors? Then so be it. Let us see how you do. Take my brother and his friend to the throne room. We shall settle this matter officially.
Sadly, I'm gonna let the couple die in the beginning of this game because I want to marry that girl in this game.
Move!
I'm going.
I know that there's been rumors about Fable.
I'm alright, I'm alright.
So I'm curious as to
Whatever
how
happens, we'll get through this
plays
together.
will be between the game or if it'll be a prequel.
Keep
There's another
walking.
Here
hero,
come the
great heroes that they never
saviors of
explored.
the people. Come closer, brother. Today you have disappointed me beyond measure. I have been betrayed by my own blood and a filthy spy.
We did nothing wrong.
Punishment must be apportioned where it belongs.
Punish me then.
You are no longer a child, and it is time I stopped treating you as one. You wished to save the traitors who had gathered outside the castle this morning.
This
Very
is
well.
mistake one
You shall
here,
have your
boys.
chance to save them. Here stand the leaders of the violent mob. I will give you a choice. Who will
Mistake
be punished?
one,
These strangers
Logan.
or this girl? The sentence will be death.
No, this can't be.
You are the prince. Decide.
Your Majesty, Logan, please.
I am giving you power over life and death.
No, I won't do this.
If you can't choose, I will. They will all be executed. So tell me, what are you willing to sacrifice to do the right thing?
This is madness. We just can't. Choose me. You can't let them all die. Choose me. There's only one decision you can make.
Please, we didn't mean anyone any harm. We just wanted to be heard.
It should be me. Don't do this. It should be me.
The girl lives. Kill the rest now.
Please.
Move! I will never forgive you for this.
Good. Then you will never forget it. Escort my brother to his chambers. Now.
That's fucky uppy.
You mustn't blame yourself, sir.
John, what are you
I don't
playing?
think any of us realized just how far he'd fallen into madness.
Lego superheroes?
I have to do something. I can't just stay here.
You're not. We leave the castle tonight. This kingdom needs nothing less than a revolution. It needs a new leader. It needs...
If you're not the straight kid from
It's time to
previous
see if you're
hero, then
ready.
you're at least
Ready
his
for what?
kid.
To be your father's son.
Very good.
It would make
I will
sense to
pack
the
some
kid, not
essentials.
the grandkid.
There's no time. We take nothing.
Not even pajamas?
Come on. We must leave now.
Don't worry, sir. I shall follow you.
I should have done something in the throne room. I should have stopped him.
All you would have accomplished would have been your own death.
Still, maybe I should have taken you away sooner.
What about Elise? We can't leave her here.
Don't worry. She's safe. And she can take care of herself.
There is something rather sinister about this garden at night.
Where are we going? I thought we were leaving the castle.
We are. But there's something we must do first.
Memory serves, we built the castle on top of the Temple of Heroes or some shit like that.
It's time we paid our respects to Albion's last hero.
I never thought I'd enter this place again.
You should have known better. The night your father died, I promised him I would bring you here one day, when you were old enough and strong enough. This is your history. This is your legacy. The world has been too long without a hero, but I'm hoping that it will have one soon.
Would make sense if our father died around the age of like 80, because he did get some of his youth sucked out, so I'm assuming this takes place from the good playthrough. It'd have to be your dad, because then the fucking heroes from the previous game are in this. At least one of them.
This is your father's
It is the
most
dude that lives
treasured
forever,
possession,
but
the Guild Seal. It chooses those who have the power inside them. Those who have the potential to become legends. Take it.
Is something supposed to happen?
there's the upgrade system, I think. And whew, the upgrade system in this game was superb.
Who are you?
I am Teresa, the seer of the spire. I guided your father in his greatest triumph. But you have an even greater destiny ahead of you. The seer awoke
Yep, your daddy's the one from the previous
as
game.
it would at no one else's. This means the fate of Albion rests on your shoulders. Before you lies the path you were born to take, and at its end is the kingdom you were born to rule. Like all heroes, you will face many trials, but you cannot pass through these gates alone. You will need to gather followers and gain the support of the people. For now, you have the support of two friends, Jasper, who will serve you always, and Sir Walter Beck, who will be your greatest ally. Together you have already taken the first step in your journey. Walk through the gate and claim your reward.
Okay. Get the fire spell. This might be why I preferred it in the second game, because it's the first one you get in the third game.
There is a great power inside you. You merely lack the means to unleash it. Take this. The gauntlet will channel the magic within you. Use it by the tomb in the mausoleum, and the way out of the castle will open for you. You will return here when you have gathered enough followers to reach the next gate. Now go. Walter and Jasper will follow wherever you lead. And one day, perhaps the rest of Albion will do so too.
Well, do you feel any different?
I don't know.
Try casting a spell. That's supposed to be our only way of getting out of here.
You might have mentioned that earlier.
And spoil the surprise.
I never doubted it for a second.
So apparently, if he's surprised that I'm a hero,
Still though, it bloody worked.
then it must mean that even though you had the blood of a hero, only one. That would make sense because there are always two of you.
Isn't it? Dark
which makes sense by the seer in the first game, became Teresa, and she became the seer, and the brother became the hero. And then the second game, the sister died, the brother became the hero.
How about if I strike
On my version, because I know you can do it reverse.
Spacious and plentiful supply of oxygen.
My brother isn't technically a hero, he's misguided.
I hesitate to ask, but what is our plan? Other than leaving the castle far behind us, which I wholly approve of, obviously.
It's simple. We have to stop Logan.
How am I supposed to do that? Even if I am a hero, I'm just one person.
Exactly. That is why we need to find allies. And lots of them. Once you prove what you
Does a
want,
dog in this game not just tell
people
you
will
where the
follow
keys are?
And many of them will be willing to fight, but they need a leader, someone to believe in. Albion needs nothing less than a revolution.
Bats, take cover!
Well, young hero, this is your chance to show us what you've got. Use your spell against them.
There. Dead bats.
Well, I know I am. Come on. And I'm proud of you too, old friend. I've never seen a man cower with such grace.
It is merely a matter of hygiene. Bats are filthy creatures.
Anyway, I think we've just seen the first proof of what you can do. You are the hero who can lead this land in a revolution. That's
Gold
just
keys.
the beginning.
Don't remember gold keys.
More bats! Get ready to cast a magic. Use your spell.
Another impressive display. To think, this morning my job consisted of laying out clothes for work. Now I'm a midnight snack for bats.
You might want to cover your noses from here on. It's the Bowerstone sewers.
Very well.
Or you might want to cover your eyes too, yes. More bats. I must know a few more bats. You've certainly got the hang of that spell. Shall we proceed?
What an unusual stench. I dare say we must be somewhere beneath Bowerstone Industrial.
Very likely. Not the safest place for us right now. But we should be able to find a way out of the city once we reach the surface.
Okay. I think secret over here. Do I unlock the sprint after this? Cause I don't really move super fast.
It appears to be a dead end.
Not quite.
What is that?
I'm pretty sure it's a cult. Sort of magical transportation system for heroes.
is this place?
You know, it must be. It is. It's your father's sanctuary. He used to speak of it, but I never thought it was a real place. Well, I don't believe it. Jasper, this book. There's a note with your name on it. Look.
That's not possible. For Jasper? Well, I grant you it is possible, but it must be a coincidence.
Oh, don't be a dolt. The old king must have left it here for you. What's it called?
The Book of Heroes. How extraordinary.
Does it tell us how to get out?
This really is most remarkable. Everything that we could possibly want to know about heroes and this place is right here in these pages. This map functions as a traveling
This
mechanism.
game focused more on the
Choose where you want to go and-
characters
well,
than
it
the rest of
should
the other
take you
games. And
Marvelous.
player.
Right.
The story was
We
good,
can
but
use that.
it kind of
We'll
went off
have
the
plenty of time
rails
to
in the
explore
end.
this place later. Right now, we have a rather large task ahead of us.
But I don't even know where to start.
Our first stop will be the mountains of Mistpeak. There are people there who would make great allies. They won't offer their allegiance easily, but they despise Logan. And if anyone can persuade them, it's a hero.
Very good. I will continue to become acquainted with this sanctuary. No doubt we will need to make full use of its facilities.
Right, all right then. Find Mistpeak on the map and let's see if that book's telling us the truth.
Now, that looks like the dweller camp in Mistpeak, just there. Select that as your destination, and you should
There's
be taken there. Just
0
like
gold
that.
keys, 1 gnome destroyed, and 1 silver key to find. At least that tells me what's there so I can look for it.
It worked! Oh, I'd forgotten how bloody cold it is up here.
I think I have to change clothes first
Come on.
because they won't like the way I look.
The people here call themselves dwellers. They're tough. They're loyal. And like I told you earlier, they hate Logan's guts. Yep. It may not look like much, but this is where the revolution begins. This is what Logan has reduced them to. He's taken control of these mountains and started destroying its forests. I knew they'd have a hard time finding food, but I had no idea it was this bad.
Is the dweller camp the old gypsy
The man we
camp?
need to convince is Sabine, a proud old sod, but a good man
Well, I guess it
and a
wouldn't be,
good
but-
leader. He won't give his allegiance easily, especially to a prince. Perhaps it's best if I speak to him alone first. You know, maybe you ought to find some new clothes while I talk to Sabine. Something slightly less princely. We don't need this kind of attention. I only have a little bit of gold, but it should be enough, and maybe you can spread what's left among the people. They need it more than we do.
Where can I find clothes?
Oh, don't worry. You'll find someone willing to take that money off you. Now, wish me good luck.
I haven't eaten
How much does it
today.
cost for the...
I'd go up to the castle right now and kill Logan if I had
Oh. I can't buy real estate till I unlock the ability to have real estate?
Please, sir. I'm so hungry. I'm sick of eating snow.
Oh, how do you do?
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh, great. That's fantastic.
So it rewards you for
If we
making
don't get some food
relationships.
soon, it's all over.
How the fuck do I buy clothes?
It's all Logan's fault.
Can't be behind.
My dear Mrs. Tibbins, you're a whey-faced old toad and no mistake. Oh, and your son looks like a fish, which I've pointed out to him. Yours sincerely, Arthur.
I haven't eaten for days.
With Shaker out there,
Really?
I can't go out to hunt.
I haven't eaten for days.
Okay, so this thing has a.
I'm so hungry.
I've got to eat something soon. Please help us. All I've eaten this week is snow.
We don't need much. Just enough to survive.
I've got to eat something soon.
Where did you come from? Did you bring anything?
Buy more appropriate clothes.
I haven't eaten for days.
If I ever get hold of that
Now
loud
it's gonna let me do it. For some reason,
You
it
don't
didn't
look
walk
like
into
right
the gate
wolf,
yet. That's stupid.
Maybe you're more good.
And now I can sprint. The fuck game.
Hello. So good to have you here. If we don't get some food soon.
Hello, sir. This is Jasper. Hello? Is this how you use the... I am speaking to you through the guild seal. What an extraordinary device. It would seem that as long as you carry the seal, we can communicate freely. Not only that, but you may return to the sanctuary any time you deem it necessary. Ah, hello. Now, included in the sanctuary is a dressing room. Step through and I'll show you. I've taken the liberty of laying out your clothes on these mannequins, which should serve as convenient storage for any garments you acquired during your travels. Now, why don't you change into your new dweller outfit? There you are. You look just like a dweller. I hope this new outfit is as comfortable as your royal attire, though I suspect the chances of that are quite low.
Isn't royal attire known to be
Now that you are properly attired,
more of a pain in
you
the
should
ass?
return to Sir Walter. It is time to meet this Sabine that we've heard so much about.
Where did you come from? Did you bring anything?
I like how you can
Welcome
just
to the
quickly
sanctuary.
switch between it. Then to save, I have to go here.
Now here is where you can fine-tune the more esoteric aspects of your adventuring experience. Not entirely certain I'm using esoteric.
This can't go on much longer.
Gonna take a little bit to get used to that, but whenever I want to go back, I check shit. It's instantaneous. Boom, boom.
That's more like it. The scruffy look suits you. I've spoken to Sabine, explained everything, and he's, well... I told you he'd take some convincing. Come on.
Sabine's the old short man, isn't it?
Ooh.
Out of the way, Boulder. I can't see a thing. So royalty walks into our home. A prince, no less. You're a long mile from the castle, Prince. What do you think of our home, then? Do you like what your brother has done to us? These mountains have always been ours. Now Logan's taken them and is stripping them of all life. Oh, we're ready to go to war. But why should we follow Logan's kin?
You can trust me. You have my word.
We don't take much stock in words round these parts. We're simple folk. Ain't that right, Boulder?
Equivalent exchange.
Then what do you want?
Proof. First, prove you are truly, as Walter claims, a hero. This is easily done. There's a secret chamber beneath the town of Brightwall, built by your own father. Only heroes can survive its trials and reach the relics within. Bring me one of these ancient objects and I will believe you. Second, prove you are a warrior worthy of leading us into battle. You can do this by slaying the
bad word.
mercenaries who plague Mist Peak Valley and who have long soured our existence. Third, prove you are a true leader. Persuade our neighbors in Brightwall to share what food they have with us. Boulder.
Oh.
If we cannot eat, we will die, and the dead make poor allies.
Is that all?
Yep, that's the lot. Off you go then. Good luck. Nice knowing you.
Come on, boy.
It's nice to see Sabine hasn't mellowed with age. But anyway, I know the place he mentioned. Your father built the chamber under the Bright Wall Academy, Albion's greatest seat of learning. At least it was, until Logan closed it down. Just show the old librarian your guild seal. He'll know what it means. I'll try to find out more about these mercenaries. I'll see you in Brightwall when I have some information.
This chamber beneath Brightwall sounds intriguing. I'd heard rumors, of course, but none other than heroes have lived to speak of it.
The fuck is this room? Is this the
The
trophy
guild
room?
seal. That artifact held incredible personal significance for your father. He cherished it more than anything.
Ah, that would be the golden key.
I've been racking my brain, but no solution has yet presented itself.
You must climb a mountain of gold, then lose it all to know me. So basically, I need to make it as high enough to get the key, and then sell it all.
In a sort of golden heap. Any other business to attend to? In with the new, I
What if I
always
put
say,
an
though
old
I prefer
royal
to keep the
bill
old
from my
handy as well.
bank?
You
That should
never know
probably
when
do
you
it.
might find a use for the old. This is the Sanctuary shop, where you can buy items from outside Albion to enhance your adventures. That Cullis Gate will teleport you into another hero's world. Perhaps there you will accumulate... Ah, hello.
Surprisingly, this is the shortest tutorial on most things. I guess I can fast travel to it. Well, off on our adventure. And I got a phone call. Hello. Nothing much. Playing video games. Yep. What's up with you? Why? How'd you do that? So, you no longer are together with her, or what? What'd you send in the message? What'd you send in the message? you dug yourself into a rabbit hole, my friend. Oh, so did all this shit just blow up today? That's a bad ordeal, my friend. Who was the chick? Who the fuck is that? Fuck, I don't know what to tell you on that one. Yeah, and I could check and see about something up here in Hayes, but I'm not sure. Well, I meant just as a place in general. I didn't know if you knew of anything up here. But it's mostly rural location. You might have a job opportunity for it. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you either. I can maybe ask my roommate if he knows of anything up here, places to stay, but I don't know what the job situation's like for diesel and stuff up here, so I'd have to check that. Yeah, here, is that a week or a month? Is that a week or a month? Yeah, then I'm not sure then. Sure about anything. Cause I'm currently paying $250 a month, and that's because my roommate's a nice guy and he's helping us out. I don't know anything around that number. I don't have a goddamn clue. Yeah. I can ask around, but I don't know if I'll find anything. I can let you know later. I'll let you know about places around that price, but honestly, I'm not sure. If you don't mind me asking, why were you having doubts? You tell her about that? Yeah. 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 I don't know what to tell you, bud. Yeah. Very true statement. Yeah. Shit, man, you dug yourself into a hole. I honestly don't think there's a good way out of it either. Yeah, your past girlfriends have sucked, too, so I actually like the current one you had. Well, especially with the shit that happened with Nick, you're not gonna be let off easy. Timing couldn't be worse, my friend. Yeah. So, you're, pretty... You're pretty fucked. I wouldn't be surprised if you came back and, they had all your shit waiting outside for you. Yeah. It's a bad ordeal. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'll ask around, but I don't know what to do for you. I'll try to figure something out. Let me know what happens tonight. Alright, later, bud. Sorry about that. My friend had girl issues. Which he's not the only one who has those, so I'm used to it. Okay, so this must be the other cave entrance that I was looking for. Hey, John. Do you know of any places that have, like, really cheap rent in town? You do not. My friend just fucked himself over. Well, he's always had issues dating girls. And recently, he was with one. And he'd been having a lot of doubts, I guess. And she wasn't really talking to him about it. Kind of pushing shit aside. And then it just kind of boiled up. And I guess he kind of went over and talked to another girl. So now he's fucked himself. I'm a little disappointed in him. Actually, a lot disappointed in him. Because I actually really like this one girl that he's with. Because she's probably the best one he's been with. But right now, he's just sitting on a tractor out in the middle of nowhere, fucking wondering what the fuck he's gonna do with his life. I didn't know. Say, he was like, maybe something under 200. I'm like, dude, motherfucker, I'm paying 250, and that's because my roommate's generous. I don't know if you're gonna get any of that here. Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of fucked himself. And I don't know of any like diesel mechanic jobs around town that have any openings. Yeah, I have no clue either. Those aren't in my forte, so I haven't looked them up. I forgot that you have to start the combat in this game with just spells. It's kind of retarded. But the game doesn't have the specific leveling up for like weapons and shit, so it's not that bad. Oh, what is it, Popo? I think the dog in this one's cuter than all the other games. Always go the way it's not telling you to. This is why.
Matthias Medley is a unique entry in our rogues gallery of famous killers, in that he is neither famous nor a killer. However, I've always disliked him. It is my sincere hope that his very inclusion on this list will be seen by prospective romantic partners, their parents, or future employers, and make his life difficult. If he didn't want that trouble, he shouldn't have sat in my chair.
More chests. I'm gonna probably start selling all my gems and stuff for money so I can start buying property right off the bat. Person underneath the ice? Huh. I'll take gold. I don't care. I'll use it to my property. Right now I'm just kind of fully exploring the first areas. So it's a slower start, but it'll be worth it in the long run. Oh shit, didn't mean to jump off. Women's pajama night skirt. I don't know why I would wear that. Where does this way go? 15, for fuck's sake, this is the starting area, you fucking game. I remember why I hated the chests, because I played the third game. And the second game's first. They were not fun. Actually, the first one might have fucked you over more than the second one, but I didn't know that at the time. It's a lot of gold. Getting caught in corners when I'm sprinting. Not the most graceful with that. I always thought that you would find such good shit in the chest, but I always remember that most of the time it was just fucking gems and shit. Made it out. Oh. Where the fuck am I now? Ooh, gold one. So I guess that cave investigation was worth it. Run up the pathway down the middle over here. Check see what's here. Go further down this way. I don't like following the main quest in the beginning, so I get many items. Here's one of the demon doors. They look a lot better in this game.
Ah, a hero! I'm writing a book about a hero. Two, actually. Who go on a grand adventure and save the world. And along the way learn something about life and love. And that's the tricky bit. The action is thrilling, the banter is punchy, but any scene where they express their feelings for one another falls a bit flat. I've nothing to draw inspiration from. I've asked passing villagers to express themselves to each other one-on-one. Most give me a weird look and hurry away. And the ones who indulge me frankly take it further than I'd like. None of it helps.
Fuck in front of you.
I don't want to see the crude, awkward fumblings of everyday folk. I need the searing intensity and awe-inspiring passion only heroes can achieve. Do you know another hero you could bring here? A real live hero? Someone you cooperate with? You are a mighty hero.
So to make out with a female hero. So maybe if one of my friends sets up one again. Okay, there's a lake down here. Whoa, 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 whoa. What you find there, boy? What's behind here? Ooh, another key. 3 so far. So 3 silver and 1 gold. I think you can only use the gold ones once. The special gold doors. Can't enter the bandit camp yet. I see it. Also just getting crystals, but I'll take them. Exploring all the trees and such. Four silvers. Another chest. This is why I like this game. Probably the most out of all of them. Number 3's exploration was a lot better, I personally think. remember right, I got a little too excited with my exploration the first time I went through this game and actually ran across the fucking werewolf bastards like immediately, and I got fucked up. Another dig spot? What is it? Used to be a condom. Yeah. I was wondering, I was like, why the fuck did it spawn me so far away from the thing? If I remember right next to this town there is a hobdom up there. Hob Cave.
I see you're approaching Brightwall, a most charming little hamlet. And a perfect opportunity to acquaint yourself with the fine, honest people of this kingdom, far from the bustle of the city and the factory smoke. Of course, a less charitable mind would term them simpletons, but I encourage you to shop in their stores, drink in their taverns, and otherwise partake in their small-town pleasures.
Never fancied adventure myself. It seems to suit you, though.
A reliable way to gather a few followers is by simply interacting with people. Try it. I'm sure you'll make an impression.
How much longer?
Oh, howdy.
All right.
You
Nice to see you.
Congratulations!
Yes.
Living out among the people
Slurry,
has
slap.
paid off.
Yes.
Remember that interacting with the citizens of Albion is generally a reliable way to gain followers.
Lovely to meet you.
You look familiar.
Let's lighten things up a bit.
Whenever I need cash, I just go to the pawnbroker and sell some of my old stuff. Or someone else's. Some fancy hardware you got there. That looks like a warm coat you've got on.
Do I get a sword on the mission? But that's probably it, that's why I can't buy one. It's the middle of the day, I don't know why the shops aren't open. Probably take a break off of my streams to work on jobs to get a lot of money and get set up by buying places and increasing rent, stuff like that. Either increasing it or keeping it. I'll just keep it at the neutral level.
The library is closed by order of the king. We don't serve drinks, we don't sell chicken feed. Please leave before the soldiers suspect you of gaining any real knowledge. Oh, sweet papyrus! A real visitor! I'm afraid I was speaking the truth. King Logan has closed the academy. I'm little more than a custodian these days.
Show him my guild. Yeah, that's right. Weapon.
By the holy bookmark! The guild seal! I haven't seen it since the old hero king last came here. Oh, then you are...
The prince, yes.
Oh, my. Please.
God, I just love the fact that he talks
Your
back
father
to the
told me
NPCs.
that one day a challenger bearing the seal would come seeking entrance to the reliquary, but I never imagined it would happen in my lifetime. It was he who founded the academy, of course. I have often wondered how he would react to see it in its present state. Here we are. I can't tell you how many of our researchers and professors have studied this door, hoping to unlock its mechanism. But I knew
I don't want to let me have this chest.
one thing that would ever open.
I'm gonna stay. Yeah. Yeah, he asked me if I wanted to go to the UFC thing. I thought he had already left too.
I cannot tell you what you will find on the other side, and that knowledge is reserved only for heroes.
I just spilled tea on me. What did you just say, John? There's a dude that electrocuted his dog and an elephant? Talking about Thomas Edison? Thomas Edison electrocuted his dog and an elephant? That's fucking weird. The AC/DC bullshit. Edison stole a lot of Tesla's shit, yeah. Oh, he stole his assistants? Edison was an asshole, I remember that. It's one of those things they don't teach you in class. Like also in history class, they don't teach you that America has actually caused more wars than they've stopped. Like, America's actually, yeah, America was like they may not be the main cause, but they were an instigator at least.
In a sword fight, just make sure you got the other fellow first. Easy, what?
Yeah, we're always taught to think that we're America coming to save you, but actually we were like, America, we were racist in the past and caused other countries to hate us. And we use that as a way to be like, hey, you're... I want to pet the puppy. So cute. The dog doesn't die in this game. Well, I gave my dog combat too. Neat. Check out the rest of these bookcases. Yeah, that didn't we like say that it was a trade ship though? That it wasn't a ship supplying weapons, but it really was the ship from World War II that we used as a means to get into the war. We said it was a cargo ship. Well, the way we fucked over Germany with the treaties, like we were like, with all the other countries, we're like, yeah, we're going to become allies, you help us out here, we'll help you out there, and we're just like, fuck Germany. So we like put that entire country into debt, made them like pretty much their money so useless their kid used it as play toys. And I mean, they were so desperate for cash and to get their country set straight that they would have listened to a madman, you know what I mean? Yeah, they caused inflation because they were printing off money to pay us back with, but they didn't realize how it would fuck their economy. But it's still their fault for that, but it's still also our fault for making that whole chain of events start. Because we put all the blame mostly on them. And then World War II, the reason the Japanese were fucking so against us is because, like, whenever we were setting up the allies and shit, we wouldn't treat the Japanese as equals, so they just got fucking tired of our shit. When is it America treated anyone that wasn't white an ally? Well, yeah, you got a point. It's just one of those things, like, whenever you take, like, fucking history class and all that shit, like you take it in high school, they sugarcoat that shit, but then whenever you take it in like later years, fuck, they don't sugarcoat shit. Like you take it in college, they will fucking tell you straight up.
What is known as a flit switch. However, on the subject of amazing things, you will not believe what I have just found in the...
Did you find weapons?
Contains an armory, within which there are some truly remarkable weapons, heroic weapons, which your father left for you. This way, please.
Please.
These weapons don't appear particularly impressive yet. However, according to the book, they actually change as you use them, becoming more deadly and developing fantastic properties. They are living weapons, and the way in which you fight with them determines how they evolve.
Oh, you're watching the Tesla thing? Westinghouse and Nikola were DC. And Edison was DC. He had animals electrocuted by AC?
Either weapon is fine, all down to personal...
He's the reason people get executed with electricity too? Used to? Fucking A, Edison, what the fuck?
Well, for as long as you carry it, and depending on whom you kill and how, it will grow ever more powerful. Well, now that you are properly armed, you should be prepared for whatever awaits you beneath Brightwall Academy. Ah, yes, the flit switch. Now, the way you activate these is by hitting them. Your new weapon should serve that purpose.
Yeah. Wait, Edison threw a fit about people using discs and shit to like play music? Here's the recording invention? I don't know, a lot of like geniuses in history were like fucking assholes. Oh, the dog killed him. Already more useful than a dog in every other game. This is why I love using the hammer in the game. So devastating. This game also made the base attacks for magic much stronger, so you actually used it more. Because I mean, if you saw how I was playing in Fable 2, I was taking too many fucking hits to use magic most of the time. It was more of a burden than it was anything else. Is that Lego Superheroes pretty fun? I hear the superhero ones were the best ones. Goes back and forth. Yeah. Yeah. The Lord of the Rings one has a crafting system? Don't know much about weapons in this game. I don't know why it just doesn't give you the pistol out front. I think this is a lot of the reason people got these games, because they kept like trying to fucking make this shit more complex than it needed to fucking be. I will admit I like the hero talks, I love the story, I love the ending, was just too fucking tryhardy. Yeah, the Lego games are a collectathon, and then some of the puzzles are like irrational. Yeah. Whenever I used to play the Lego games, and I have one that I still have the DC one that I need to beat that I bought a few times ago whenever I came up to Hades one of the times. But basically, But some of the puzzles were like pissing me off because you just have to break random shit and hope that you can find something to build. But like, coming from like games like Portal and shit, that way of describing that shit and doing that shit just did not register with me. So for the longest time, when I was playing, because I played the original Lego games, the ones that were simple as fuck. So then I skipped and then started playing the later ones, and then the later ones, the puzzles in those get more complex. I had no idea that that was the thing. Paparuski, is there a dig site on this part? Nope. Oh, there's fucking land there. This is a common gem. Oh, amethyst. Probably gonna sell the fuck out of all these gems. Make some money. Buy some property so I can get the good ending no matter what I do. I have 5 keys now. More gems. Lucy's played this? Did he play this a while ago, or has he recently gotten into it? The fuck is wrong with all these plays? Incest, death, the combination of the two. Her kids were dead and they made wax statues of him to drive her insane. Oh, plays, they're a great thing, right, John? God bless the English, oh no. Forgot, this game doesn't have a fucking health bar, does it? I wonder if Josiah was streaming Banjo and Kazooie like he said he was gonna do, or if he just fucking played Siege because he didn't get on yesterday. Another key. Let me check and go back, because I know I opened that one door with fire and the things. Did I unlock any other previous doors, or...? It's not open. What's a nymph genre? Like spirit nymphs, or... Oh, like nymphomaniacs? Straight. There's a fucking target up there. To be fair, Tony had a rough night. He probably doesn't remember a lot of the shit that happened. Be social. Good luck, make friends, Tony. Fuck somebody. Yeah, if you pee your pants, don't come back and cry to us. So we don't give a fuck.
Ah, hello. Ah, so the weapons in question were also left for you. Like the sword and hammer,
Why couldn't
these
I just
astonishing
get the
weapons
fucking
evolve
weapon
over
earlier?
time as you use them, becoming ever more fearsome. They can cause more damage and
Assume
achieve
the pistol's
other
better. It
incredible
doesn't do as
effects.
much damage, but it has more ammunition. Doesn't take
The
as well to
pistol,
recharge.
excellent choice. You are in an enclosed space at the moment, after all. I'll keep the rifle here in case you change your mind. In the meantime, experiment and see what incredible properties are waiting to be unlocked.
Are you just crashing cars into people and getting bits? Huh. Do 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 boom ba dun 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 dun. If you're wondering how I've played these games previously and getting achievements between the 360 and the Xbox One, I had to get a new profile. Because I was dumb and stupid as a young kid and didn't realize if a profile was already on an Xbox that I bought, that I couldn't keep that as my own profile because that person was also continuing to use it, so kind of fucked myself. Watch out. Scaly deflects. Slow time potions. I don't think I ever really used them. If you run over civilians in that game, do you get a penalty? I guess them bitching at you does kind of count as a penalty. If I had a hammer, JC get some action, or was he just lame yesterday? He was just lame yesterday, Ryan. I actually, if you have a female character, I want to get that demon door of the fucking forest. But no, he didn't get any action the other day. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. But they're all playing Siege today, and I don't feel like playing Siege. And I know I promised to do Fable, and I passed out for most of the day. So yeah. But once you get out of this, if you want to play multiplayer, you're welcome to join me in this. I hope you have a female character though, because I want to get that demon door that just has the characters expressing emotion to each other. You have to have a male hero and a female hero kiss in front of them. Did you just wake up, Orion? Motherfucking music box, you are the kid. This takes place 50 years after the first game. You are the kid, Orion.
You have done well. Now, step into the light. There is much you need to know.
I woke up early as fuck. What'd you wake up early for?
Congratulations, hero. Touching the guild seal was an indication of what you could become. Reaching the music box has proven what you already are. No one but a hero could have done it. You have begun to learn what powers you possess, and there is still greater potential within you. But you have only taken the first
internal clock.
Albion is crying out for a revolution, and for someone to lead it. Winning supporters to your cause will be hard. Leading them against Logan will be an even greater challenge, but it's one you must accomplish.
I'll make him pay for what he did.
This is not a matter of personal vengeance. As long as your brother sits on the throne, Albion is in great danger. Open the music box. It will show you the truth.
This is my Albion. Its cities will bow to my law, or they will burn. Its mountains will bend to my will, or they will fall. This is my Albion. Its people will do as I say, or they will die. Its future will be as I decree, or it will end. I've seen what must be done, and nothing will stand in my way. We will be greater, and we will be stronger, no matter what sacrifices we must make. This is my Albion.
Here, I'm gonna just invite you to a party, Orion, if you're on.
If any part of you still doubted the necessity of a revolution, you have your answer. The kingdom will face its own annihilation under your brother's rule. Now, do whatever you must to gain your first ally, for you cannot lead a rebellion without followers. Sabine is a good man, and his people are strong.
Road to rule, the mystical path you must journey along your way. Yada yada yada. Where's the one where I can fucking buy? Hello, Ryan. I'm doing pretty good. Friend expression, learn whistle, hero pose in chat. Landlord, that's the one I want. Who sucks in Subnautica? Never really got into Subnautica. They teleport you out of your sub? I don't remember them originally doing that. Yeah, I just started my first stream of this. It's almost 2 hours long. Once it's the 2-hour mark, I'm gonna quit real fast to go to the bathroom. But basically, what had happened is about halfway through my stream, I got a phone call from my friend, and he's dealing with some shitty stuff with romance and all that crap. So he had to. I talked to him about it, and I just let the video know that that's what was going on because they couldn't hear the other end of the phone call. But yeah, I wasn't gonna stop the video for like 10 minutes, but yeah. So he's asking me if I know of any like cheap apartments and stuff like that. He's really royally fucked himself on his relationship. He pulled a dumbass move.
Besides, you'll need somewhere to live.
Okay, 2-cent whores don't count.
Blessed index cards. You made it. This is cause for great rejoicing. Albion has a hero again. If ever I can be of assistance, I will be honored to serve you.
I knew
Jesus
you would succeed,
Christ.
sir. You now have proof positive of your heroic status, and I believe Walter has made some progress with the mercenary problem. He is waiting for you outside the local tavern.
Hey, Jermaine's back. Orion from the chat is in my Xbox party, just so you know. What did I think of E3? I actually didn't get to see it today because I passed out and I had a headache and I wasn't feeling good. What were the things that were announced today? What do you mean, John? It was EA today? What were the games, do you know? What? 2? Unraveled 2? Another Star Wars game? What is that? Oh, another Star Wars Battlefront?
We will not be undersold. That is our non-binding guarantee.
What will it be? Spend your way to happiness in my shop.
Wow, so basically they had to make a third game to bring everything back because they realized they fucked the fucking second game so hard there was no redemption.
I sell the best items in all Brightwall.
Finest products in Brightwall
Can I?
here.
NBA Live 19, Madden 19, FIFA 19, and I forgot that other game and the other Star Wars game. Unraveled 2 and a Star Wars game. That's stupid. Those weren't worth a shit. I'm not a fan of sports games, so that's like that's lame. Fans weren't. Oh, wait, people weren't fans of what games? Oh. They acted like it was the fans' fault that Battlefront 2 didn't succeed. It's not that. It's what you did, you shitty fucking cunts. How can EA's shit? EA's trying to cause the death of all single-player games, and they're refusing to end microtransactions, so they're gonna get in fucking trouble.
Good one.
I sell the best stuff in Brightwall.
Yay! Woohoo! Woo!
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, nice.
Fuck.
Don't see that every day.
Why can't I buy real estate yet? I just got the landlord deal, so why isn't it letting me buy real estate?
Woo! All right.
Do you know, Ryan?
Yeah. Yay!
I played it like 12 times because me and my brother used to play co-op like all the time.
I sell the best items in all Brightwall.
You're quite the flirt.
I fucked that.
That's worse than mediocre.
Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. To buy a house? I don't know. It didn't even give me the option. I'll go check again. Maybe it's houses and not businesses. So that might be it. So I'll try to find a small house.
Good one.
Yep, that's the ticket.
Come on, people! You know you want to spend. I'll end up on the street otherwise.
Yay! Yippee!
Woohoo! Yeah! Hurrah! Hurrah!
Yeah, nice.
Do you level up jobs in this game? Because it doesn't have a meter for that.
All right, yeah.
I don't know, the third game's a little weird.
Woo!
What am I at? Oh, I just finished the second gate. It says still level 1.
If you find we're out of stock on anything, try again a few days later.
Best establishment in Brightwall. Dearie me. Oh, dearie me.
I'm gonna try to figure it out.
Spend your way to happiness in my shop.
Bit warmer than expected, lady.
Okay. I can buy houses.
Home is where the heart is, as they say. It should also be where you have your best furnishings. Now, have you given any thought to redecorating?
Need to get it repaired so it's worth more. And does adjusting rent? Remember that the rent price will affect how people think about you, but do I have a corruption meter in this? Should I set it to high or normal? I'll just set it to normal. I'm gonna repair this house real fast. I want to go back and work a little bit to earn a little extra cash. So I'll at least have some small income. The houses aren't as expensive in this game as they are in the previous games, so I might be able to buy a few houses before I end this stream. Oh, playing Subnautica with a headset is probably trippy as shit.
Small world.
I sell the best stuff in Brightwall.
Yeah.
Splendiferously fantabulous.
Shit. Do they have achievements for that game yet, or is it still like achievement list because it's an indie?
Yeah, nice.
Ah, I see. Looks like houses only cost around 2,000 in this game. Yeah, and you have to repair them because apparently like a lot of them are like slightly damaged. So then, and then in repairing them, I think increases the rent. Yeah. And then you make like 100 off of a house pretty easy. So they're not exactly worth less than the ones in Fable 2. I just think they realized how annoying it was to make up all that money. Fuck. Yeah, but not everyone did, and I think that might be another reason why this game wasn't as well loved as the others.
Magnificent show, magnificent.
Woohoo!
Didn't you just give me a fuck ton? Or did you already earn it all back?
Yay! Yes, go on!
Jesus.
Spend for the love of all, you old sacred.
Yep, that's the ticket.
Yeah, but you are the kids of the hero in number 2. It's said that. Yeah, it's because the music box from the second game's in this. This takes place 50 years after, which would explain why he's dead because of old age. Which would establish why your brother's 30 and you're in your 20s.
Yeah, nice.
I don't know. And then what was it?
If you're battling your way through a dungeon,
They've like there are heavy hints that you are the direct descendant, so it's pretty well established. Especially because the seeress tells you that she says that she's the seeress of the spire and she helped your dad on his adventure, hinting that it was the adventure of the spire. That was like probably one of the bigger hints. That and the music box. But apparently Teresa's still alive. She's just living in the spire. I don't think she ages like normal people. because of her powers. Should explain, because she would be like 600 years in the second game, and in this game she'd be like 650. I'd imagine. I that's why I hate water games. Like, I have this irrational fear of deep water, so like water games just freak me the fuck out.
Woo! All right.
Everything you could possibly need and much more. Right here. Yep, that's the ticket.
I need about 2,500 for another building or two. You can earn money pretty fast in this one. It's not actually as a big pain in the ass.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
No, it was all vapor.
Good one.
Oh yes. Woo-hoo. Rah, rah, rah.
Woohoo!
Feel free to look around. Good one.
Woo! All right.
I watched a man kill a Reaper Leviathan with a knife the other day.
Woohoo!
Yep. It took him forever.
All right. Yeah.
Surprisingly, he got really close but didn't die. Fuck. Shit gets fast and insane.
Quite the flirt, aren't you?
Good one. Now that's first rate. Well done.
Yay!
If you find we're out of stock on anything, try again a few days later.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very.
What? How did I fuck up?
Yep, that's the ticket.
Yay!
Just brilliant. Oh yes.
Are you still in the DLC for Fable 2? And you're trying to get 100% or what?
Good one.
Oh, then what are you doing? Oh, fuck yeah, you were. You just talked about ore and I completely didn't. And I immediately just went back to Fable. Or like, I was thinking of like jet and all the minerals and shit in this. So and diamonds. So that's what I thought. I forgot that you can get ore and a bunch of shit in Subnautica. I haven't really played Subnautica, you know, water game.
Good one.
Yep, that's the ticket.
Woohoo! Great start.
God, that shit gets too fast.
Snore, 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 snore. Boo! Hit it!
I spared the girlfriend at the start of the game. You missed that, so that way I could marry her later.
Woo! All right.
Everything you could possibly need.
Yeah, she lives on later if you spare her and have the other people killed, and then you can remarry her. Nope, she straight up dies. Not really. In the moment, she kind of gets upset, but other than that, there's no like long-lasting effects. Basically, what happens is you know that this game takes place over like a long period of time. So I think it takes like 2 years to get your brother out of power while you're gathering allies.
Small world.
And then it's like 5 to 10 years before the darkness comes in. Oh shit, I went and looked at my chat and then fucked up. And it takes like that amount of time for the darkness to come in. So basically, the time frames are pretty long. So basically, she shows up whenever you make it to the city your brother's in. And she's about to get remarried because she thinks you're dead or something. And then basically you can let her be happy with him or you can have her be happy with you.
Well, all right.
And the dude that and apparently she gets like in danger and the dude's a pussy, so he asks you to save her. So I'm like, this guy doesn't deserve to marry her. What a bitch.
That's not so bad.
God damn it, my notification popped over the fucking... I got a notification that my friend was online, which is stupid because he's been online. His internet just sucks. I couldn't see, so I was like just pressing random shit, hoping.
Yeah, nice.
Very good.
Yay!
So whenever she gets the sex change, she's a male or what? Oh, you mean 3? Well, if you do the female character in 3, basically what happens is we can get the demon door like right off the bat, the one where you have to like kiss another hero, so you have to have a female and a male. But then I think you have a boyfriend if you're the female. That's weird.
Good one.
It's like, you ever watch that one movie? I can't remember what it was, but basically, like, they refit criminals with, like, neural implants and then, like, let people control them like video games. Well, then there's an NPC world that, like, people have created for actual people who put it in and they get paid for what they do in that world. And you can control them. So there's, like, this big fat guy who's controlling his wife because he's supposed to be dead, the dude in prison. And he's having his wife fuck people in the NPC world. And I'm just like, oh my god, that's disgusting. And probably our future.
Yay!
Oh, yes.
I'm probably going to try to make 3,500, repair that house and try to buy another one and repair it.
Woohoo!
Oh, yeah. Good one.
Oh, your character in Subnautica or what? How did you just figure that out after I told you? Did you look up a scene or something or what?
Yay! Yeah! Yay!
It's just why I like marrying her, because she actually is connected to the story.
All right. Hooray!
I sell the best items in all Brightwood.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I noticed that. Because we both had an STD after marrying her and having sex with her.
Yeah.
Which was weird. Fuck. Well, that should be enough. Well, I did name him Mistake 1, and he's apparently the oldest son in this game who's a dickhead. That's my chronology. I'm not changing it. He has an actual name in this. It's the older brother in this that I always forget his fucking name. But basically, I will always know him as Mistake 1. Yeah, but I never technically had my second kid. So, that's not canon. One second, Pucho. I'm buying property. Buy and rent out. Repair. What's up, dog? Dig? Okay. Ooh, I can almost buy this one. They generate what? Neat.
I'd go to the shops now.
Right now, I'm just going on I'm gonna own as many houses as I can, since I can't own businesses and other things right now, so that way I can earn enough money, so that way I get the good ending no matter what. Where no one dies, because I've never actually gotten that, because like I was so fed up by beating this game twice on good and evil, and getting the good ending through evil, that I just never went through good trying to get it that way. I just was so mad at it. Because I felt like it was stupid. I do like the dog more in this game than in any of the other games. Or than in the second game. Because technically the first one didn't have a dog. The fuck? How'd you die? Yeah.
Feel free to look around.
The fucking monsters would drive me insane in that game. I would lose my shit. The big ass fucking Reapers and shit, like the Reaper Leviathan and all that stuff. Yeah, no, I couldn't fucking do it.
Yeah, nice.
Get used to it. Yeah. fair.
Splendid.
Yippee!
Oh, I used to be kind of like that when I was a kid. Like, basically, well, the reason I was afraid of the ball is we used to always have we had these 3 pitchers in my baseball league when I was a kid, and they were dickheads who their parents, like, treated them like shit, so they thought they could treat anyone else like shit. So every time they played, and the moms were fucking the coaches, so every time they played, the fucking kids would hit the fucking guys at bat, the ones they hated the most, just fucking right square in the fucking head. So I always had this deal, like, I would flinch, but eventually I got to the point where, like, I was just a dickhead, and I would hit the ball back into him. And one time I hit one of them in the nuts because I was trying to copy bench warmers. So I watched bench warmers, and I'm like, I know what to do to that fuck. Hit one of them right in the nuts, and just never happened again.
Oh, hero. You make me swoon.
I used to be really good at baseball, but now I doubt I could fucking hit at all.
If you find we're out of stock on anything...
Oh, no. Basically, I've had a lot of coaches that were actually fucking a lot of the kids' moms. Because basically, I come from, like, the rural section of Oklahoma, where people marry because they have to, not because they want to. So, like, divorce is, like, a big deal, and then the moms there are just fucking whores. So they just, like, fucking the coaches so their kids can play. And everyone fucking knows it, but no one does shit about it.
Simply stupendous. Amazing.
Yay!
Oh, fuck, I love redheads.
I sell the best items in all Brightwall.
Yes, yes!
Jesus Christ. No. Fuck. You know, like you said, I've had problems with girls cheating on me, and it's not like I try to date sweet girls, but for some reason, every time I try to date a sweet girl, they're fucking more fucked up than the ones that act straight up like whores. And like, yeah, that's a mess.
Woo! All right.
But, you know, I've got a lot of friends who, like, back in high school, I pulled, like, a man-horse stunt, where basically I tried to get it all out of my system before college, so I wouldn't have to worry about catching shit. And so I could focus on my studies. Might not have been what people would approve of, but that's kind of how I did it. And just, you know... Exactly. So that's what I did, and it worked. Worked pretty well. And now I'm at the state where I don't really care about sex. I mean, it's a benefit, don't get me wrong, but I really just want a partner, but it's been so hard to find one. I'm not in Dodge anymore. I'm in Hayes. What does BFE mean?
You're quite
Egypt.
the flirt, aren't you?
Never heard that one before.
Yep, that's the ticket.
Yeah. My cousin was in, like, the resort area of the Middle East, so they were right next to a fucking really cool town, and I'm just like, dude, you got fucking lucky. And my family's like, he served. I'm like, but he didn't do shit. He's still a good guy, you know what I mean? But, like, our family patronized him for serving, but nothing fucking happened. And, like, he got put in the easy parts, where we've had family members who were put in the worst parts. And it's just like, it's like this thing in our family, like, you could serve in the military and be the laziest piece of shit, which my cousin's, fucking dad is, my third cousin's dad is, and he's celebrated as if he's a war hero, but he didn't do shit. And I've got family members who actually did shit. Well, my family's fucking piss fuck backwards. I'm actually, like, my dad and me, we don't have a lot of attachment to most of our family members. So we have this saying, we have family that ain't blood and, or, we've got blood that ain't family and family that ain't blood. And I, like I said, the roommates I have right now, they're like that for me. And the other Ryan, best friend Ryan, the one I told you about, he's probably the closest one to me in that regards. The one that called me today about that dumb shit he pulled and how his life's kind of going to shit. It's another one of my very close friends that I consider family.
I sell the best stuff in Brightwood.
So it's just one of those fucking things. Like, I've always been closer to fucking kids I could relate to that were my friends because they understood me more than the people who were supposed to be my blood and family. And that shouldn't be the case ever. I mean, best friends, yeah, but... Yeah, basically my mom's side's a bunch of hillbillies that only come around whenever they want shit from you, and then my dad's side is a bunch of people who think they're too good for you. So, like, a third of my mom's side are decent fellows, and then, like, half of my dad's side are decent, but they're so spread out that I'll hardly see them anymore. So that's just kind of what I go through. Okay, I'm gonna buy another fucking house and repair it. So I should own 3 houses now. I should make an income from them. So is rent? Yeah, rent's at normal. So I get that much money every 5 minutes. That's not bad. So I own that house, this house. Are there any more houses in general, or is it mostly just businesses left? I think it's mostly businesses. Maybe I should go up the street and check some more. I think I can buy the... Does the farm count as a business? Where the fuck's the sign for this place? Shit, you're probably right.
My dear Bernard, one of these days the chicken god is going to come down from a celestial coop in the sky and peck out your eyes. So there! Yours sincerely, Arthur.
That's what she said. Yep. Okay, so I can't apparently buy this house for some reason. Actually, I'm gonna check the rest of the town, see if I can buy any more houses, and then I'm gonna go to that place in the mountains that's poor. What I liked about the third one is I think the jobs were always opened, no matter what. So you could just keep working.
I sell the best items
Finest
in all
products in Brightwall available here.
Nothing but the prawns. Ah, the prawn suit sounds a little risky, doesn't it?
Chairs and tables of the highest quality.
I have a gem in my pocket.
Oh yeah, I should go to the stores and sell all my gems. Don't have enough. But I'm going to sell my gems. That should help. Because I know my gems should be worth quite a bit. And apparently most of the properties got like an estimated value of around like 2,000, so...
I've never heard
It's
anyone
between
play the
2000
lute
and
like you.
3000.
What a bard!
What'll it be today?
I really would be most grateful, and a good deal less hungry.
Perform tricks and help to.
Don't know whether you
Can I not just sell you shit?
Hi there. How can I help? How's it going then? All right.
Where the fuck do I sell shit at? Can I? Oh, maybe I can go into just a general
Cheers.
store.
I appreciate your help.
Come again?
I just buy off of you, maybe?
My family will be wondering where I am.
Can I not just buy? What the fuck? Okay, I'm confused. Can I not just sell the gems anymore?
I sell the best stuff in Brightwall.
The fuck is going on?
Going on about his silly romance novel.
Guess I'll do some more bard work real fast while I procure the last house, I think it is. There's probably another house, that one across the bridge. So... need to get enough money to get that, and then I'm going to go back to that one place up in the mountains and buy all the places there.
Good one.
Nope, ravioli, give me the formioli. That's what it smells and tastes like. Jesus. My phone's going fucking off, but I know that's not Twitch, so I'm not paying attention to it. I still need 8 more followers. God damn, I'm so close. For Twitch, basically, if I get up to 50 followers, it'll allow me to be an affiliate, and then all I have to worry about is getting 3 average viewers per month, and that's normally not an issue. Or 3 average viewers per stream for a month. So, like, it averages out all my streams a month, and then how many people watching. And I'm around between 3 and 4 average, so if I can hold it and then get up to 50, I can get established as an affiliate, and then probably start making money off of ads and other shit.
I sell the best stuff in Brightwall.
And then I actually get promoted on the Twitch like leaderboard, or so, you know, along with the titty streamers you're so fond of. Except I'll have gotten there through hard work and not big boobs.
Woohoo!
Jesus.
Yeah.
My one of my stepmoms had to get breast reduction surgery because it hurt her back because she had fucking like I think she had G's as well. Yeah, she had G's and then they got her breast reduction and they went down to F's. They were still fucking huge, so my dad didn't care. My dad's like, "Doctor, give me the hard truth. How small are they gonna get?" And the doctor's like, "Don't worry, they'll still be fucking massive." And my dad's like, "Yes!" And I'm just like, "Oh, fucking A." Isn't that where the Leviathans mostly are?
Yeah.
There's a worm. Ah. fixing to go get me another bowl of fucking ravioli here in a sec. Here, I'm just gonna go get it now because it fucked up.
Just hope I get nice ones.
What do you, what the hell are you doing? Giving me a weird stare while standing in the closet.
How dreadful.
Well, now you're out of the closet. Took you long enough. Oh God. Fight the what are they? Okay, I got ravioli. I'm heading back to my TV.
Stop that. Stop.
So right now what I'm currently making with just a few houses I have set at normal, it's around 300 every 5 minutes. Just a little under. What's gonna happen? What's happening? Oh, fuck.
Watch out for sales. You could get a real bargain.
Get out of here.
Why? They gave feedback because you got stuck or what?
Rather good. Well done.
Yes, I do.
I do enjoy flirting. Only one thing I enjoy more.
Fucking? Oh God, lady. This lady wants to fuck me because I'm playing the lute.
Woo! All right.
Feel free to look around.
Woohoo!
Yep, that's the ticket.
It was close.
Yeah.
Oh shit, this is getting hard. So apparently the gold multiplier only goes up to 10. Maybe it's because I'm only ranked 1 for it, and apparently I don't think you get ranked up by making money off of it. I think you get ranked up by buying the expansion or some shit for it, because it doesn't show like making enough money to rank up jobs.
Products in Brightwall available here.
What the fuck? Kinda makes me mad. Guess I can't really buy that one. Tell you what, I'll get around 2,000, 3,000 more, and then I'm going to go fast travel back to that one town and buy all the little stalls, because I know they're not very fucking expensive. It's similar to the gypsy camp, I think. Can't buy the shops, but I can buy the little stalls. Yeah, the little, like, the thing that's basically like the spiritual successor to the gypsy camp in the mountains.
I sell the best items in all Brightwall.
But I'm getting to a point where I'll start making enough money that I won't be too worried about stuff. Once I get to where I can own businesses, that's where I'll start getting real cash, but right now I can't. I gotta progress through the story. Here we go. Now I'm making a little under 500 every 5 minutes. And that's just by owning like 4 or 5 houses.
Oh, hero. You make me swoon.
My customers have been good to me, so I'm good to them.
I remember watching a YouTuber who just like got all the houses, and he waited till it was the deal where like you become king. He went around all the areas, bought all the houses,
Good one.
and then he decided that he would just wait. So he left his video going for 3 hours, and he accumulated enough money to save the kingdom with all the shit he owned or some shit like that. Because it's, you know, it's every 5 minutes in this game. It's not as long in as it was in Fable 2.
But I wish I did.
So you make a lot of money faster, and shit's cheaper to get. So it's like it's easier in that department. Get 4,000, and then I'll go to that tiny town.
Woo! All right.
We will not be undersold. That is our non-binding guarantee.
Impressive.
Let's see. Almost to 2,000. I don't remember how much those houses cost, because it doesn't even let you see how much they cost, even if you can't buy them. So in the beginning, I don't know how much they cost, so I'm just kind of taking it safe, so I don't have to travel there and travel back. So I'm just getting a lot of money.
Hooray!
Just in case. My bet is they'll be around 1,000 instead of 2,000, so I'm gonna get around 4,000 and then head that way.
Yay! Woo! All right.
I sell the best stuff in
Slowly getting there. Kind of getting the hang of this.
Yeah, nice.
Mother bitch. What's the matter?
I wish I were queen, with nothing at all to worry about.
You just spawn back in your prawn suit, or do you spawn back in your base when you die?
Yippee! Hooray! Hooray!
I sell the best items in all Brightwall.
Getting closer.
Yeah.
I fucked. I pressed A. I hate how they're color coded and they just don't have the buttons on them. That would make it easier. I know the buttons show up, but once it gets fast, you just kind of like brain fart at some points.
I like that. Yes, I do. Good one. Oh, price is quite good.
Incredible.
Wouldn't stay in business if they weren't.
That's rather good.
Oh, that's very good.
That's brilliant. Yay!
Okay. I've got 3,000 now. I'm gonna get 4,000 and call it safe. God damn it! My fuck. The notification deal keeps popping up over my fucking shit, and it did it again. Yeah. Probably should, but I'm not gonna do it.
Very much.
Good.
You
Wait,
looking
don't
at
those
me?
like burn you?
Small world.
All right. Yeah.
My friends are all getting back into fucking Siege now that the fucking new season started, and I just, you know, I'm getting to the point where we played Siege all throughout my fucking school year last year, so I'm at the point where I've just almost only ever rarely want to play it. But they still want to play it like every day, and I just can't do that. They're getting mad at me. And I'm just like, I can't, I just don't have the want. I just don't have the want to play it.
Quite nice.
I hate it when people only play like one game. It's like there's so many games out there. Play a fucking different one. Like we can play the Fables co-op. We've got Wildlands. We've got fucking. Oh, you just started playing Fable 3. Nice. We've got Call of Duty, the last one. We've got GTA 5. We haven't even fucking done all the heists. Because every time we go to do it, somebody always fucking has their internet go to shit.
Watch out for sales. You could get a real bargain.
Good one.
Like, there's a lot of games that we could play together, but they just only want to play Siege, and I just not feeling that.
Woo! All right.
Well, with the rumors that Fallout 76 is multiplayer, I know that Sean one of my buddies, Sean, he, if me and him will play the fuck out of that if it's multiplayer together. Or we'll just do side-by-side streams where, like, one of us is streaming their playthrough and I'm streaming my playthrough.
Yeah, nice.
See, I'm still really big on, like, single player games, but most of my friends like only playing multiplayer games. So Logan and Slade are big into World of Tanks and fucking what is it? And Siege, and I fucking hate World of Tanks because it's pay to win.
Quite good. Wouldn't stay in business if they weren't.
It's so pay to winning. You can have a tank shoot another tank 5 fucking times and still do 0 damage because of the ranking system in that game. I can just buy them from the map? No fucking way. It's like, they're not that expensive. I want to fast travel there and do it by hand though. I don't feel comfortable doing it just from the map. It is neat that I can do that though, because once we get into bigger cities, I don't have to run around everywhere, but since it's a smaller area, I'm fine with just fucking running to the little houses and buying what I can. Wow, chest.
It's safer out there.
I don't remember this being here. Ragdoll.
Can't feed my family. This can't go on much longer.
The one thing I didn't like about the story in this game is like they push really hard that your brother's an asshole who's gonna ruin the place, and the lady who's the seeress that knows all tells you that that's what he's gonna do. But then she up and fucking
It's like a never-ending night.
decides that, oh yeah, she doesn't tell you that your brother's been trying to save the world.
With a fine range of clothing.
So it's like super what the fuck, you know what I mean? That's what I don't like. I don't like it when they try to make the bad guys into good guys. Like that adds some concept. Like the Handsome Jack in the Borderlands, that was probably handled better. But this one, no.
This is bad.
This one was just like, oh, cop out right at last moment.
We don't need much. Just enough to survive.
But you're playing as a female, right?
It's all Logan's fault.
I can't feed my family.
Well, at least making their house is better. I'm still charging them rent, so...
It's all Logan's fault. I haven't eaten for days. When will this end?
Are you trying to fart in your mic?
If we don't get some food soon, it's all over.
Jesus Christ.
Please help.
You might have a look in the sanctuary shop. I'm quite...
Okay. I think I have to do the chicken one to do that. What? It's letting me buy businesses now? Wait, no, it's not. Knock House. That's not a business. I don't know. It's being weird. This game's just kind of different. It's being fucking stupid. I don't know. Killing what, dude? Yeah. But since you're a female, you're just gonna let the boyfriend die?
The shop's doing well, so try to give a little bit.
That's fair.
Bet you won't find a better deal than
You go reverse those gender. Oh my god. That works too. It's like you go reverse those gender roles, and you're like, I'm gonna be a lesbian, and I'm just like, okay. Did they just throw up on each other?
I'm afraid I'm.
That's fair.
I find the golden loot that makes the world.
Hey man, some people like to strap battery cables to their nipples and just let the voltage go to town. Who are we to judge? Fuck. I had a buddy who, there's a racquetball court, you know those big fucking weird looking objects that are racquetball courts in certain towns? Yeah, he fucked his girlfriend in a racquetball court in public in the middle of the day, and no one fucking saw it.
So I'm good to them.
Oh god. That, like, I'm agnostic, and that's like really fucked up for me. Uh. How old were you? That's fair. I think around 16's the age when people in my generation kind of started fucking around. Maybe a little younger than that, but the generations that's following us, it's looking like it's fucking starting to get a little younger. Yeah, it's starting to get like 11 and 12, where they're starting to figure out about sex, and that's because their fucking parents are jackasses and like letting them know about it early. Yeah, like every fucking show's got to have sex and shit in it, and like it's confusing these kids. I kind of feel bad for them. Like, God, that shit was a pain in the ass for me when I kind of started figuring that shit out. Because I figured it out when I was around 14, but I didn't start really doing shit till I was around 15 and 16.
Rather good. Well done.
But no, like fucking at younger ages, that's just oof, not good. Especially because you can still have kids at younger ages at some points. Like the just kiss the man.
I sell the best stuff in Brightwall.
I find it ironic how humans haven't adapted to the point where we don't reach sexual maturity till later because of our population increase. Instead, we're getting it sooner and we're fucking having more kids, and that's fucking weird.
Turns out, money can buy happiness. How about you people?
Oh, hero. You
Yeah.
make me swoon.
free to look around.
That's fair.
Come on, I can hear you jingling.
Yeah.
It is. Oh yeah. Well, the thing about it is, war's a terrible thing, but war in the past was what was keeping our population in check. Yeah. Yeah. Well, another thing about World War World War II, what Hitler did with all the Jews, they were torturing them and they were performing science experiments on them. So like when we came after, all of them had died. We found all the research and we had to make the hard decision: do we keep it and use it to help current society, or do we burn it? Yeah. That. Yeah.
I think I'm coming down.
Any other business?
Yeah, it was super fucked up.
To attend to?
Yeah. And that shit's just fucking insane that that's a fucking thing that could be done. Like it was a bad ordeal with all that stuff. But we eventually decided to keep the research, and then all the fuckers that did all that terrible shit, we like just allowed them to get away with it in order to get it. And
If you find we're out of stock on anything, try again a few days later.
what was? Oh. Oh Jesus.
Woo! All right. Yeah, nice.
Jesus.
Yay!
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Woohoo!
Good one. Yep, that's good thinking.
Yeah.
Oh God. What the fuck? How did he get away with that?
Everything you could possibly need and much more. Right here.
Well, no, how did he, like, get away with, like, fucking doing that shit down there with them? Oh, so he paid them to do it, or what? I'll be fucking damned. God, having twins, that's... Oh, you gotta hold X.
so bad.
Doing combat training right now with Sir Walter. Nice.
You're quite
I'm buying out all the houses in the gypsy-esque place right now.
Yeah.
And I've almost bought them all. So now I'm making like almost 800 every 5 minutes. I'm getting it started early so that way I can really make sure to keep everyone alive for the big finale. And I don't have to do evil shit to do it, so I can have like a really happy kingdom, and then I can also have, because also, yeah, also, you know, in your deal, whenever you have like enough money saved up, you can max it out and then step up and grab a golden key, and then whenever you deposit it all, you get a chest that gives you something rare in it, but I don't remember what it was. So basically, it's like to have a mountain of money and then to lose it all, and you will be allowed to open me, is what the chest says. And you have to have that mountain of money go all the way up to that key.
Yeah, nice.
Apparently, there's, I don't know if you remember, but like basically when you go to save your girlfriend in this game, there's an audio line about you and her fucking around in your bedroom and in the towers of the castle. So like you're not just dating, you're lovers. Keep that in mind as that person dies, if you choose that at the beginning of the game. Yeah, I forget you're playing as a female. But once you get that done, we can play together. Because I'm not that far in, because I'm worrying about money. We're not doing the whole romance thing. We have to kiss in front of a door, so that way it'll let us in. But other than that, nothing else. Nothing else. I'm not doing that weird shit. I'm not comfortable. Whenever that happened with you and another one of your friends. I'm gonna give you shit about that.
Good one.
You know what's even weirder? Technically, your alternate dimension versions that are technically related, so think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, hero. You make me swoon.
Forrest Whitaker eye, what does that mean? Maybe, I'm not so sure.
Woo! All right.
I didn't watch Rogue One.
That's not so bad. Ooh, I like that very much.
Oh, that's what it is. Did you know that the guy that played the dad in Black Panther, I think he had a stroke in between Civil War and Black Panther, so whenever, like, in Black Panther he talks to his dad through, like, the spirit world or whatever, it's really apparent that his dad had a stroke, because, like, half of his face is just very saggy. But, like, they didn't fucking...
Good one.
I didn't really notice Forrest Whitaker. No. The guy that plays the dad in the spirit world is worse than Forrest Whitaker in that.
All right. Yeah. Yay!
I can't take another night sleeping on the street.
Yeah, because in that movie, I guess they had edited Forrest Whitaker's eye so it didn't have that. Because he just looked like he had a saggy face, not messed up eyes.
Woo! All right.
stay in business if they weren't.
Well, I never played the first one, and you guys helped me through it, and then it'd been forever since I played the second one, and the third one, fuck, I might remember some things, but still, it's been a while. Like, I haven't really played these since childhood with my little brother. Did you play it by yourself, or did you play it with a buddy? Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
I can pay you back. I swear. I'll borrow the money from
I sell the best stuff in Brightwall.
That's stupid. Well, the weapons are like handled kind of stupid in this game because I mean they do progress with you, which I do like, but I wish like all weapons did, just not the fucking 2 that you start out with. You know what I mean? I think there's 2 more weapons you can get for your character later on that level up with you, but by that time it's almost too late. So they're either good or evil, so they'll do more damage versus good or evil people. So it's like a benefit. So basically, if you play evil, your weapons aren't as good as if you were playing good. That's the only punishment you get for being evil in this entirety of this game.
How curious.
Just buying and renting out everything. Repair. Did you just kill off the boyfriend? Wait, you... So... You only got that far originally the last time you played it, or did you beat... But you've beaten this game before, right? No. Okay, I think I've bought everything I can in the Gypsy Camp, because the only things left are the businesses. I'm gonna check... What the fuck does this place look like? Mist Peak. There's that fucking door. I like how it shows you your quest locations on the map. So then I'm gonna go here, make sure I have all the houses. Oh, so no. If you play as a female, it assumes that you played as a female in the previous game. If you play as a male, it'll assume you played as a male in the previous game. That's why it says that. No, it said the dad when I did it. It's because you're a female. Yeah, but you are the direct descendant of the person from the second game in this. I did figure that out. Almost have enough to buy that. You might be able to do co-op from the very beginning of the game, if I remember right. I think that's what me and my brother did. I gotta earn a little extra cash to get this last house, and then I'll own every house currently that I can. And then I should be making the max amount currently, and as I progress, I'll be making a lot. But I also have to remember to go back, because apparently the houses, like how they are, deteriorates after a while. You gotta constantly fix your houses. Yeah, you can just do it from the map, but like eventually that'll add up. But as long as you're smart with your money, it's not that big of a deal, because they're still paying for themselves.
Yeah.
Let's make a deal. You give me gold, and I'll look very happy.
Good one.
I'm gonna try to get to 3,500 so that way I can fully. Oh fuck! I fucked up. So I can fully repair that last house, and then the rest of them should be in the upper 90s.
That's brilliant. Quite remarkable.
Anything you can spare, I can find a use for it.
I like how there's a ranking system in this game for like deeds you do. So like it tells you, oh, this is what your friends were at, this is what you're at. Kind of gives you something to beat, but you don't really get anything for it.
Woo! All right. Yeah.
I don't know how much I make every 5 minutes now, because it caught me off guard while I was playing music earlier, so I didn't see it.
You like girls, then? Well, that's a good start.
Fuck, I missed the last one. So I guess your multiplier doesn't increase by you doing well in the jobs. You have to unlock that by buying it down the progression mode, which is fucking stupid. Yeah, that's actually very dumb. There's a lot of things in this game that are kind of stupid compared to the other games, but overall, this game's still better in a lot of ways. It's just, it does a lot of things to piss off previous fans, and I think that's where this game kind of got a lot of the fallout. This game still sold really well.
Woo! All right.
Yeah. But then old dipshit McGee that was in charge of making these, Peter Molyneux, decided he would go back to God Sims. And he just let the franchise die. After making that god-awful Fable adventure for the Kinect or whatever.
Yeah, nice.
No, there's not. It told me Dad. I bet it probably did. You changed your sex in Fable 2 before you played this too. I think instead of like, you know how once you beat 1 and you went over to 2, you could bring your items from 1 to 2 if you registered it. I think in this one it registers on how you beat the game previously, so it counts it as your mom, and you changed your sex and you got really mad, so it called it your mom. And I didn't change my sex, so it called it my dad.
very much.
Every excuse to play that game you're gonna take, I already knew that. Just gives you another excuse to go back through. So I think that's...
Any other business to...
Yeah, I was actually... The reason I started this up is because I'd heard about Fable 4 possibly coming out, so I said, fuck it. So then that's why I started streaming it, and then you started watching me, Jermaine, and then Huston, and then Conscript, and all them, so... That just kind of helped me out. He might have left. Let me see what two people they are. Or, well, I guess I can... Let me... If I open up on my phone, it's the fastest way. For some reason, checking it on my PC is slower than me literally opening up the app and checking it on my phone. If that explains how retarded Twitch can be. Two viewers. Well, no, it says I have a... It says I have you, I have Shout Gamers, Electric Longboard, Electric Skateboard, Cute Heel Girl, and Commander Root. But I have you and apparently 5 bots, but Jermaine is no longer in the... Yeah, no. They're all bots. They're all bots. I figured this out by now because they've been going on my friends' channels too, but they don't follow us. They're like those friendly bots that people do to help streamers out. So I don't even give a shit anymore. Yeah. So right now, technically, I have 6 viewers, but sometimes it counts it as 2 because the Twitch format's weird. But it should be counted as 6 normally.
If you think about it, by helping me, you're helping yourself. But don't think about it too much.
I think I get 1,000 now for all the properties I own. So 1,000 every 5 minutes. It's not bad. Once I can buy businesses, that shit's gonna go fucking way higher. But I can only buy houses right now, and I've only unlocked 2 towns.
The shop's doing well, so I'll try to give a little bit back.
What does this door want?
I used to open myself to the world when it was different, happy, prosperous, peaceful. But that world is gone, and today's is a tragic and horrible place. I find myself feeling protective, sad, closed off. Is there anything left that is not evil and corrupt or broken and miserable? Anyone who is still innocent, pure, happy? The sight of one such person, no matter how small.
So I guess I have to be completely good and non-corrupt.
Myself to the world again.
But I'm neutral right now. So. And I'm not going to turn my rents down to like lower portions until later after I've gotten what I need.
You'll be glad to know I have some information on the mercenaries Sabine mentioned. They're led by...
Okay, I'm going to end this stream and start up another one.